Hi there. A story is like a nut, Vashit said. A fool will swallow it whole and choke. A fool will throw it away, thinking it of little worth, she smiled. But a wise woman finds a way to crack the shell and eat the meat inside. Hi there again. Today I am talking uh, about a series. It is supposed to be a trilogy written by Patrick Rothfuss. You might have heard of him. It's called the King Killer Chronicles. You can see the books here. First part is The Name of the Wind. Second part is The Wise Man's Fear. There is supposed to be a third book, and he has been writing it for last 10 years, I suppose. It's what do you say, his uh, master work. Huh? I suppose he will release it soon because it's a wonderful book. If you are a fan of epic fantasy, uh, to give you an example, that would be Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter also would be another example, but this book has more in common with the Lord of the Rings. I have to say, it's sword and sorcery kind of thing, and so Lord of the Rings has beautiful language, flowery language. I have to say, prose poetry, in other words, and of course, King Killer Chronicles has the same beautiful language. I have to say, beautiful. It just takes it to another level. Whenever you're going for a fantasy book, or there has to be a certain world building, and if you have read Lord of the Rings, if you have read Harry Potter, or any of the uh, famous fantasy series, like, again, have you, I don't know, have you read Inheritance tetralogy? Even that is there, that is written by Christopher Paolini. Good world building again. This book, it can be called as a both books. I am talking about the first part and the second part. Mm. They are slow burners. It takes some time to ignite. It's not like the story is what do you say, not that interesting up to that point, but you know you need certain, you have to believe the author that, yeah, he is saying something. There are things in it. You just have to give him some time. It's not like from the word go, it just begins with the action. It's not like that, but uh, it's really good. The characters are what do you say, properly crafted. There are layers to them. Even though at the beginning of the story I felt like I was not connecting to the characters, but after some time, he is really taking time to uh, lay a foundation. I have to say, and he really does that. Wonderful guy, beautiful language. Let me read out some examples for you from the second book. That is, I have made some notes. You know, this, this is from page 766 of this version. Okay, I couldn't get a hardcover like this. I searched, but I couldn't get. I love hardcovers, but this book is quite beautiful, I have to say, and it has just smells really good, really good. Uh, what I am reading, at the beginning of the video itself, I read out something. Vashit, I told. Vashit, this episode comes from a what do you say, very I have to say, karate kid kind of an episode inside the story. He's learning something called the hero. The hero is called Quoth, Kvothe. It's a first person narrative. He is telling you the story. Some persons, sometimes you can get irritated for that. Some stories do irritate you, but not this story. This guy is, he's a very complex character. He's our hero, but is sometimes can act like a some thick head, but that's the way he is written intelligently. If you have read Harry Potter, the fifth part of Harry Potter, Harry, Harry's behavior takes a turn. If you are a fan of the franchise, you know this. And this character of Koth, the protagonist, is most of the time, he behaves like the uh, what do you say, Harry of the fifth book. But Harry is basically he's a wizard. He has powers, but he's not. Uh, he's more of a sports person. This guy, he's quote is a singer, more of an artist, I have to say. And this guy, Patrick Rothfuss, the author, really delves into this idea of music. He really loves music, I suppose. And he talks about music and the way the music reaches you, the way you take it in. And there are some beautiful sequences of taverns where he goes to sing and drink. uh, Beautiful, beautiful. The book, I strongly recommend you to read this work, even though it is unfinished. Third part is yet to come, but almost this book is second book is 990 pages, and the first book is, let me check, 6, 7, 8 pages. So you have 5000. Sorry, mistake. I'm extremely bad at maths. You have 1500 pages of good stuff, very good stuff to read. So you can try it. Let me read this for you. So here, Koth is trying to learn Lethani. It's a what do you say? Like you can say kung fu. In his world, this is kung fu. So then Vashit is his teacher. Then Vashit made a conciliatory gesture. She is also an excellent fighter, of course. We would not have a leader who could not fight. Shaheen's Ketan is without equal, but a leader is not a muscle. A leader is a mind. Here, Vashit is talking about the supreme leader, Shaheen, who is who supposed to be leading a school of a sect called Adam, ADM. So these are comes deep into the story. These are not what is exactly just plot points, but I'm not revealing anything here. The story is really laid out. He takes his time, even after two books. He is not cutting really deep into the matter. It's all about how that world is, how he is going through that. But we will entirely feel his emotions. He's almost like Harry, because he has also gone through the trauma of losing his parents. That's the way the story evolves. And beautiful female characters. And the second part has a wonderful stretch of writing that is related to Felurian is like a what do you say, a seductress of fey nature. If you have read Lord of the Rings, you've seen the movie, elves, they are talking about that kind of creatures. Again, if you love this kind of stuff, a wonderful movie to watch will be Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is dark. This book is also a bit dark. Beautiful. Again, if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, then you might have already read this. So if you don't know about Game of Thrones already, read Game of Thrones. I have read it before. Once again, I have to read it if I have to review it. I'll do that later. So coming back to Patrick Rothfuss, one more. An odd way to look at a man. Let me read that out for you. Just beautiful language, that's why, okay, nothing else. Beautiful language, yes. This is beautiful. This is a character called Pente, between Koth and Pente, there is. I did, and she nestled into the crook of my arm again, resting her head on my shoulder. It must be hard to be a man, she said softly. A woman knows she is part of the world. We are full of life. Woman is the flower and the fruit. We move through time as part of our children. But a man, she turned her head and looked up at me with gentle pity in her eyes. You are an empty branch. You know, when you die, you will leave nothing of any import behind. Pendes stroked my chest fondly. I think that is why you are so full of anger. Maybe you do not have more than women. Maybe the anger in you simply has no place to go. Maybe it is desperate to leave some mark. It hammers at the world. It drives you to rash action, to bickering, to rage. You paint and build and fight and tell stories that are bigger than the truth. She gave a contented sigh and rested her head on my shoulder, snugging herself firmly into the circle of my arm. I am sorry to tell you this thing. You are a good man and a pretty thing, but still, you're only a man. All you have to offer the world is your anger. Uh, if you have seen a Malayalam movie called Jellikettu in Malayalam, mm, uh, the director Lejo Jose Pellicheri, he talks about he was talking to a lady. I don't know which lady that was. Just an interview, and she asks about she asked about that in that movie, a raging bull is there, and all the men in the village is behind the bull, and she asked why no woman is going behind the bull, and he says that men are thick-headed, women have more common sense. This passage comes to the same thing, I suppose. What she says is, but still you're only a man. All you have to offer the world is your anger. I don't know. We have a thing called angry young man. She might be, he might be making fun of that. The stereotypical man, maybe. So read this book, beautiful book. There are a lot of wonderful passages in it. One beautiful story, but M. Mukundan once said, I remember, I suppose it's M. Mukundan, yeah. It's easy to have a story actually. The thing is, it's really hard to fill it with things that really matter, and it's hard to make people listen and feel and engage and empathize at the same time. This guy can really do that. So you can go for the book. It's available in Amazon. I hope you're reading something. These are dark times, and reading can really uplift you. I hope you're getting uplifted every day. Thanks for listening.